Before colonization captured the land, it first targeted the mind. The greatest resource stolen from Africa was not gold, but confidence. A people disconnected from their ancestral memory become vulnerable to every external influence. Africa's renaissance will not come from imitation, but from rediscovery and reinvention. The ancestors understood community wealth long before modern economics gave it a name. Civilizations survive when they preserve their identity while adapting to the future. The strongest nations are rooted deeply enough to grow globally. Mental slavery survives long after physical chains are removed. A society taught to reject its origins slowly loses the blueprint for its future. The destruction of culture creates generations searching for belonging in borrowed systems. The next African empire may be built with technology, but its spirit must remain African. A continent rich in minerals but poor in self-belief will always struggle to control its destiny. Ancestral wisdom was not backward, it was survival refined over centuries. Africa's future engineers, scientists, artists, and healers must learn to value both innovation and heritage. Every civilization protects its language because language carries memory. When cultural pride disappears, dependency expands. No people can rise economically while remaining psychologically conquered. The ancestors left principles of discipline, balance, courage, responsibility, and unity. Africa does not need to become another civilization to become powerful. The future belongs to societies that can merge tradition with invention. The world respects nations that respect themselves first. Cultural confidence is a form of national defense. A people without historical awareness are easier to manipulate. The rebirth of Africa begins in the classroom, the household, the studio, the laboratory, and the mind. Africa's next revolution may not begin with politics, but with consciousness. The continent must stop exporting raw potential and start engineering finished greatness. The ancestors mastered sustainability before the modern world created the word. True liberation is intellectual, economic, spiritual, and technological. A generation that rediscovers itself can redesign the future. The African Renaissance will be built by creators who understand both roots and rockets. Nations rise when citizens stop waiting for rescue and start building systems. The mind is the first territory every civilization must protect. A people who control their narrative control their direction. Africa's greatest awakening will happen when its youth realize their value is not imported. The future African superpower will be built through discipline, ownership, innovation, and cultural clarity. Civilizations become immortal when knowledge is passed from generation to generation. The ancestors planted identity. The next generation must build destiny. The rebirth of a continent starts when its people stop doubting themselves. Africa's greatest untapped technology is the collective genius of its people. A continent that remembers who it is cannot be permanently controlled.